You looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Oh, greetings. I guess Google had changed something here, so I can't put up my normal screen. So anyway, all right. Blessings all. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. It is 70 degrees, if anybody was wondering, in Florida, so feel free to move down here. Feel like I'm finding a job, but there's plenty of places to live, I guess. So, all right. We're going to open it up for the angelic world, bringing a message, or the alien world. So much love, and see you on the other side. May the source be with you, or whatever. All right, see you later. Greetings all. This is our Archangel Micheal. Your courage in this world, living in a vibration this low, is showing how that many of you are, in some ways, accidentally the best word to use, risk takers, to take a chance on a world like this, as many do brush it off, but many of you are going into this world, but also taking the chance of awakening to what is truly going on. And that there is bravery. As most of your humanity, as you know, is not fully prepared of what is truly happening in this vibration. As this third dimension goes into more of the fourth, in some ways, some feel it is the lower fourth, and you're going to fifth, however you want to word it. your third density is lighting up with chances of diversity as in reality change, a shift in what you are normally used to, into a new paradigm that is right around the corner. As we believe in this year, many of you will feel a higher vibration, a new direction. So the old ways, the old you will become a pastime as you connect more with the stars, your Mother Earth, Gaia, feeling more of the Agarthian energies lifting into your dimension and healing it. Because you are healers. Everyone on this planet is a healer and a channeler. They just don't always realize it. And this year, we do see many of your powers increasing greatly. You will see yourselves in a different light. A new version of you. Blessings all. Greetings. I am Bella, of the Blue Avians. We have a message for you from the Galactic Federation of Light. As your Earth becomes more aware of itself, you. Become more strangers to those around you as they stay in your third dimension, but you go into more of your fourth dimension. We'll see a great shift in this year. We guarantee it. As for you becoming more yourself. As for others, they will gently go in that direction, but still they'll have many borders around them because of the belief systems they've been programmed well, as you can see. As your new year blossoms, you will see, yes, the dark forces interfering with many on your planet to bring them more down into a lower dimension. But that will not be for a moment. I cannot speak. Thank you. But you see, many of you, I cannot speak this one. Yes, I can do this. Thank you. One moment. Of course, our communication has been blocked out. One moment. There's been a reason for that. One moment. As you enter into more of your higher dimensional selves, you will see the manipulations around you and be able to send healing across your world. Because those are being tampered with, but continue to be tampered with, but you'll be able to see through that and send your love to them. Because it's going to get more sophisticated on their side, unfortunately. But as also helps with the awakening process, because so many of it lower parts of their experience here, eventually they wake up and to see there's much more to life than what they have been fed, such as materialism on your planet and your government system that has been broken for some time. So there is a silver lining to everything. It just some have a harder time awakening to what is going on. And those that are the master manipulators are very well at manipulating your populations, as you can see, but it will eventually awaken your entire world we see. But as for fully awakening your timeline, as for your lifespan here, it's possible, as you will see a great shakeup on your planet before you leave this planet. It's hard to say at this time, depending on your age bracket, and depends on how long you wish to experience this Earth. We are the blue avians. We are part of the hawk species. Your Zetas also have a message for your planet as they connect with you all. They tune your energies if you wish to connect to them. Tune your abilities. Some of it actually is involved with magic to turn on your higher dimensional selves. This is all done with the mind, and you can see your vibration change throughout your third eye and your crown chakra. You will feel their effects greatly. But as with the Galactic Federation of Light, we send you love and realize you're well protected. It is up to you to release these beings around you. And we see many of you doing that, becoming more of the positive energy, which is helping greatly with your ascension process. Much love to you. I believe there's another one here. So much love. Greetings. This is Yeshua. Greetings to you all. And a new year, new complexities, new weather. Yes, this year will be challenging for many, but also is help you find your way in life to find your happiness. Many are having difficulty finding that this year, or your past year. You see many becoming more happy, pleasant in their lifetime here, where it's a very difficulty here. Some put financial energies there. They call that happiness. That does help, but it does not mean full happiness. As we mean connecting to the right people, feeling the right vibration, also connecting to those that bring up your spirits, and you bring their spirits up also. I am here to lift spirits up, if that is okay. I'm here to also assist you with your questions, if that is fine with you.
Welcome, Yeshua. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, so first we have Bianca, and her questions are, what is my connection to Queen Elizabeth or that bloodline? I feel it, but I don't know what it is. The thought that she or they use my energy in some way pops up in my mind.
Yes, you were part of the royal family at one time. Queen Elizabeth used to be your mother, but a young mother. I do not believe she lived a long life during that time period. She was born into this family she is in now, but it was more of the past. I believe the 18th century. But she did not live long, but you did live within the family. So you are part of that bloodline at one time. And still they are connecting to you, of course. But I believe as alien also, you've been very connected to them. I'll let you connect with that, though. Blessings.
Okay, her second question. She's wondering if she played a role in your race at some point. If so, any messages regarding that? So maybe if she just had a connection with you?
Yes. There are other incarnations I've had on Earth, human worlds where she has had an experience, yes. There's a lifetime, I believe, as a Nordic, but more actually as an alien, as I was on a primitive world, so she was there as an observer during that time. I believe it was a Pleiadian world, though. Blessings.
Okay, next is Christy.
Hello, Yeshua.
Greetings.
I wanted to ask about the Syrians that have been connecting with me, particularly the blue and brown skin ones with the large head.
They seem to be taking you through many vortexes at this time to learn more about their race. Of course, that information has not been fully remembered to you at this time because you're still in the learning process, as it is much to remember. I believe you have been on board their ships, and it seems like you're part of their hybrid program also, it seems. Yeah, actually, you're assisting them at that, bringing your input on which species to bring to this hybridization program. So that is what I see.
Could I request an infusion from them?
Of course.
Okay, that'd be great.
Yes.
And then my second question is, I've been feeling the reptilian, the lizard around, and then I drew him today, and I drew him as my spirit guide. Is that who is around?
One moment. Yes, but there's also another Draconian around that has been. He's more of a neutral, lower density energy, though. But he is just only observing. I believe you are connected to him.
Oh, to him.
You're. I believe you know where that's going, without going into too much detail.
Well, he's affecting Hayden's energy a lot.
Yes.
And so I'd like for him to leave.
There is actually a Zeta Gray that's causing that, is absorbing Hayden's energy at this time. It's a short one, it is a new one that's arrived shortly. He's playing with Hayden's mind at this time.
Okay.
Trying to learn from him. And he's not very easy to get along with.
Yeah. He's making Hayden really hard to live with in that part. So
yes.
I don't want that around for Hayden to have to go through this that we're going through.
Yes.
He's really annoyed all the time.
I'll send you energy, but you can now you know what's causing this. The reptilian is involved also. But it seems like the gray is the one that's really causing the mischief here.
Can I ask my Lyran family to be with me and to remove all this around me that's causing this havoc for me and Hayden?
It also seems like Hayden's going through an infusion process at this time that it's not going as well as it'd like to. This seems to be part of the grays. This is a different gray that's involved with it. This is actually supposed to help him, but it has not. It's actually infuriated him instead. I believe they're distracting it right now, actually.
They're extracting it.
Yes, it did not go as well as they were hoping. This actually was to help him think more clearly and without these tempers.
Yeah, and it's not. It didn't work.
It did not work as much as I'd like to.
Okay. Well, thank you for that.
Yes.
Maybe they can find something different that will work for him, though.
Yes. Well, you were working with them.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes.
Much love.
Yes. That's right.
Okay, next is Kingsley, and I have their questions here. How do I manifest objects like the magicians do?
Imagine that object is doing what you want it to do. This takes much practice and letting go of this density, allowing yourself to become one with the object, but realize that is energy and you are energy. But it takes much patience to do that. Also, understand these magicians take years to master these things. Not something that happens fast. Imagine yourself as energy and this object as energy, and you're combining yourselves. That you are all. And you most likely see the rest of the world in this manner. This will help you manifest what you wish to manifest. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Kingsley. I've seen flashes of my friends in my mind's eye. Can you tell me what it is?
I believe you're seeing them in another timeline. You are shifting timelines, but you're seeing them in other realities. Because you are picking which reality you wish to connect with. You're moving quite fast, and you're realizing it because you're open. So you're allowing these things to come through. You're also, learning more about your friends also by doing this. That is why this is happening. You're just learning more about them. And they're allowing that to be, they are not ready for your skill set. But if you tell them, no, they're not ready at your level yet. But they will eventually. Blessings.
Thank you. Next up is Daniel.
Greetings, Yeshua.
Greetings.
Hi. My first question is, I'd like to know how I could better connect to my guides.
One moment. I'll connect to your guide in 1 second. One moment. Well, they say you're already connecting, but you don't remember the conversation. But this will slowly manifest to you. It does seem quite soon. One moment. There is an interference around you. I believe you're aware. That's actually a zeta interference going on with you at this time. Energy to release that. It is because of the drama that's around you from your extraterrestrial friends. They are not always realizing they're blocking you from your highest good, to put it that way.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for that.
One thing to connect to your guides, to ask for all these beings to move, give you some clearing. You can call on my energy to bring a release of their energies, because it seems like their energy is releasing. It is combining with yours and blocking your connection with them.
I see. Thank you.
Yes.
And my second question is, I was thinking lately how I've been wanting to get into more like things like graphic arts and writing and things like that, but for some reason but I've noticed with people who do that a lot, they've been doing it since they were young, and I've always kind of found it fun. It's always kind of been like their fallback activity, if I can call it that, like something they just fall back to when they're bored or something. And not always, but I do see that being mostly true. But I was wondering how I could change my relationship to these activities so that they're actually enjoyable, so that it doesn't just feel like work in that sense. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it must be something that you are finding joy in. It might not be your graphic arts or your writing. It could be more of a... It seems at this time, at least from what I'm picking up, is knowledge, to gather knowledge from your extraterrestrial friends. It seems like at this time it will help you in these, is to connect to these aliens around you in meditation, or however you wish, to help you open up these channels. possibly channeling. That is up to you. This will also help you in doing these things. It seems like there's information there that would be good, that will inspire this work you like to do. If that makes sense to you.
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Yes. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, Emmy.
Hello, Jesus. How are you?
Greetings. I'm doing well. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Yes.
My question for you is, what advice do you have for me for my spiritual path?
Is let go of the past. It seems like, I believe well, not like you're holding on to it, but it seems like your past is holding on to you. I believe because of your recent job application. As they are enforcing their energy around you without your full knowledge of it. And meditation will help release it, but also, interesting enough, your draconian friends, I believe actually Novak would help you with that. That's usually not something we connect with, but it would help because many draconians are part of the military, at least the alien version of it, and help with clearing much of that negativity out. And it will
So
help
should
you.
I ask him to clear for me?
Yes, you can do that also.
Okay.
It seems like your past occupation has, well, you already have details of this, as they have the description I'm getting is they have their claws into you, at least they're trying to keep them there. And they have different psychological ways of doing it, spiritual ways. That, of course, is not in your public eye, especially when you have individuals that are not thinking coherently after war. They don't understand what it is. There is you can call it a psychic attack is what's going on. So that would help, at least.
Okay, I'll call on Novak's energy. Do I have any messages from anybody, my guides, my aliens, you?
Yeah, you're following the Holy Spirit. You are following what brings happiness to you. Not everything can be brought to you as for what is coming, but you are following your heart. And that's opening up many doors. And you're also being honest to others. You're being open to others, the right people, and this is opening up doors. So just continue on. You're on the right path, and you are healing the past slowly. But yes, this will help, what I mentioned before, to release what's been holding on. I believe some information will come through of that also. You'll learn more of your past employment greatly. I believe you already know some already.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Blessings.
Blessings to you.
Okay, Peter.
Hello, yes. Hello, Yeshua. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Have you got any messages for me?
Yes, God says, connect to Him anytime. It will help you open up your energy field, help you feel more relaxed. I believe you are in some ways, but it will, if you channel His energy, it will help release some blockages that are around you.
Oh, okay.
And you'll know what He's talking about too. You will feel a change. At least that's what He says. And the blockages will make themselves known to you. It should be educational. No, I'm kidding.
That's awesome. Has anyone got any messages about my program, my work that I'm doing?
Archangel Micheal says he's working with you on it to help others, but yourself also. It seems to be making great progress, and it should be ready in a few weeks. That's what he says. I'm not sure if you agree with that, but he says it's at least a prototype or something around those lines.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Blessings.
Much love.
Much fun.
Okay, Balaz. Okay, we'll just move on to David's until Balaz comes in. So David's first question, what was the energy that I felt this morning?
Yes, that was draconian. But also, angelic energies are around you as protection, but there is a draconian energy around you. I believe he's aware of this already. Not to say it's totally negative. It is watching him. I know that sounds very strange, but, well, not to him. I don't believe David would find that very strange. But there seems to be a great amount of energy from that species around you at this time. Mostly neutral, but not all. Nothing. I would not worry about it. There might be a shift in dimensions if you feel that. Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay, second question for David. Do my hybrid children have messages?
Yes, they are with you. It seems like during the daytime, they play with your energy, but you play with them in astral. Some of them are older in teenage years, and some of them are still very young. But in astral, they're assisting your chakra system, assisting you for you remembering them more. There seems to be a blockage where you cannot fully remember them, but the energy, you feel some of their energy around you as they're assisting your inner child to help you feel more young inside. They'll help you throughout your day, see things more clearly. Through a child's eye, you can say. That is the message.
Thank you. We'll try Balaz again.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you. Greetings, Yeshua. Much love to you.
Yes, much love.
My question is, a couple of days ago, I bought crystals, and in the crystal shop, I've had a long conversation with the shopkeeper lady. Can I ask you to please step into that conversation and find a solution to her problem? She described coming up around her neck sometimes. And I know I should have a private long channeling event for this, but please try to briefly tap into my problem also, which I described pretty much all along the conversation.
Going to tap into part of it. You say around her throat chakra, she's having difficulties. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, there is a energy there that seems to be closing it. One moment. As for what that is, one moment. Yes, it is a mild, it is a draconian energy that is around her at this time. It's trying to keep her from her highest spirit, her connections. It's clouding her chakra at this time. To keep it's slightly doing it, but it's enough where it is. I believe it's happening for you also. In a different way. It seems like there's a searing around you that's doing the same thing though. They're just trying to keep you out of their way, not to think coherently. And to clear this is to... Yes, go ahead, please. To clear this is to call... Well, you have your crystals that will help bring up your energy. Call on your angels to clear this energy out. It is not something that is holding on very tightly, I see. It's meddling mostly for the both of you.
I see. Thank you very much. And
Yes.
one more quick question, please. Is that the Rosicrucian Order of AMORC in my country, in Hungary? Rosicrucian Order, AMORC. Is that a good idea?
I would be cautious, but one moment. It is not entirely negative, but there are some positive parts of it. But Spirit says to be cautious, but there's much good to it and there's much not so good, but it is worth a visitation for me. It's worth your attention. But if your feelings are uncomfortable, then pull back.
Okay, thank you very much. Much love to you.
Blessings.
Okay, next is Amy, and I have her questions here. What is the brief galactic history of the Western United States, specifically the Utah area? Are there mountains here and energy vortexes, and do they attract a lot of galactic or reptilian beings?
They attract all types of galactic beings. Reptilians are there to keep it under their control. But all galactic beings are there. These beings the reptilians know that, and they wish to have all of Utah under their control. They have a good portion of it. As it is actually a Palladian energy there, for the most part, but it's all species at this time. But in the beginning, I believe it was very Pleiadian in the beginning. At your brief galactic history. Blessings.
Thank you. Second question for Amy. What message do my galactic brothers and sisters have for me?
They say that you will feel very lightheaded, as if you're leaving your body. More so, you do it all the time, but it seems like you're going to start feeling it, feeling yourself on the other side of the room. And this is going to become a norm. Your abilities seem to have heightened in this year as you become more spiritually connected. This seems to be your year as for manifestation. You've been through enough already. The tests are calming down, it seems. If there are some, you'll be able to handle it a lot better. Of course, you've been handling it quite well. But it does seem like this timeline, this year is going in more of your direction than before in the past. So, blessings.
Thank you. Next up is Angela. I actually don't see her avatar. So let's move on to Micheal.
Yeshua, much love to you. I've had a lot of energy happening the last 10 days or so.
Yes.
I guess I just wanted to check in about what's happening with all this energy and who, maybe.
Feels like there's a lot of drama and energy around you. Some of it might be confusing your direction because you have a long history with them. You have lifetimes of conflict with them, but you're clearing that out in this incarnation. So they're helping you release many things. Seems to be a lion, Andromeda around you. I get the name Herm, Hermidius.
Is that Angie's group? Angela? Angie from...
I believe it's a different one, but it's not that far from it.
Okay.
I believe it's different, but I believe she can connect to that.
So there's...
It seems to be, yes, you're going through a releasing process is what I see.
Would that explain why I did 0 things today? Like, I feel incapacitated today.
Yes.
Just today.
Seems like you're just relaxing. Yes. Yes. But yes, it does seem like you are. There's a lot of drama around a galactic drama, but this is just part of you having enough and clearing it. So if you do nothing tomorrow, there's nothing wrong with that either.
Okay.
But don't look at it that way. You're doing it wrong, actually.
Thank you. Okay.
That goes for everybody.
Everybody do nothing tomorrow.
Whatever you want to do, but remember, doing nothing, you're always doing something, so don't feel like you're doing nothing.
Yeah, do you have a message for me in my continued growth and healing? adventure.
Well, yes.
Called This Human Life.
Well, you've kind of already answered it. Bring more humor into your life. You are bringing that in. It is good to, what your guides say is, add some more comedy to your life. Stand up or whatever it is. That will help. Yes, it will help shake a lot of this off. The past, mistakes, whatever it is. Because remember, you can be reborn any day you want to be. So it's up to you, but it will help greatly. Yes, they do say that to lighten up your energy, basically.
Yeah, I was asking you, not them.
Well, either way, they tap in. They jump in.
Okay.
It's for the greater good in the long run.
Okay. Sounds great. Have a great night.
Yes.
Much love.
Much love.
Okay, Sheena?
Yes, namaste, Yeshua.
Yes. Namaste.
I will have to greetings. I have a question about some carrions, vultures. I was taking pictures on 1st of January this year, and it was a pink cross in the sky, and a member in this group helped me out by looking into this picture, and it's Christy. She could see that vulture. What she was getting from him was that he was a little cranky. He's not to be messed around with, and he's like a giant. And I do hear a lot of birds. They do follow me when I walk outside. He is very ancient, of the very oldest, and he's dark brown wings with a neck and a sharp beak. He wasn't giving her any information. He wouldn't do that, but he told her that if I needed him, I could, and he would be there. But yeah, sorry, I'm just reading what I'm translating. And yeah, he was showing her also that we were walking in like woods, in the wood, peacefully, and we were sitting down talking, and I asked if she knew if he would talk to me, and because he could need some what do you say, entertainment or something, because he was retired. She didn't know his rank, but he is very, very strong and powerful still. So this I wonder if, because I'm to do some good things, I hope, in the empire with the Draconians too. Things out, and I was sad to know that the Carians has been lying to the Draconian for so long time. So I asked the channeler that channels them that I wanted to speak to not a Carian that was, didn't have anything to say. I wanted to speak to like an admiral or like, strong. But then they suddenly didn't want to speak to me at all. So I was wondering about this vulture or carrion sitting there, yes, because he's sitting watching. If he would give any information to you.
Yes, he's a watcher of yours, a protector, not of a negative energy. He does say he's as strong as a reptilian's stronger, depending. That's his opinion. But he can help you scramble their information when they're trying to manipulate you, and so you can heal yourself. Because there is a great amount of draconians that try to manipulate your energy, but this is a test that you're going through at this time. Throughout your life you've had. But this one can help you. It's the name I receive, something Tyrion. Tyrion?
Tyrion? Okay.
That's the name he's using, something around those lines. You can change it as you feel, but it is a protector of yours.
Okay.
And this is why he doesn't want to speak to your channeler, because he really wants to speak to you directly, but you will get to used to his energy.
Okay. So I can then maybe in meditation or something try to connect with him.
Yes.
Okay. And or astral maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. And my second question is there any messages for me?
Yes, one moment. Yes, your guides are saying you've been tested greatly in your last year. In this new year, there's as everyone, a rebirth. A change in direction, a new timeline is being born for you at this time. It's up to you to connect to, I believe you will, as for your manifestation. One moment. We have to want to know what you're manifesting to manifest it. That's what they say. So concentrate on what you want. You have been in the past, but this is a new one that will be more clear. You will see in your meditation. It's like a crystal path. It is just arrived, they say.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Blessings.
Blessings. Much love to you.
Much love.
Okay, Tara?
Does not seem to be there.
Sorry, Tara, we can't hear you. I'll go on to ask another question until we figure that out. So the next question is from Firstborn. Any messages for me?
Yes, one moment. Yes, a new year for you is a new year of you. One moment. Yes, your guide said you'll be letting go of your reptilian ways as becoming less draconian. One moment. They are humoring themselves. One moment. As you will see your future direction more clearly, it has been kind of foggy for some time. It seems also you will connect more to your angelic brothers of your past, your biblical past. I believe you know what I'm speaking of. As you will feel this energy rolling through you, as start to remember your ancient past. And it will help you in your future self. Yes, it will help your future self in this life. As for direction, decision making, many things they do see changing in your life structure. As for being more positive, knowing exactly where you want to go, instead of I'm not sure. Not to say that's always the case, but sometimes it is. Blessings.
Okay. I'm just waiting for Tara's questions to come in, so I'm going to jump to Blue. I remember Blue. Are there any messages to him from you?
Yes, Blue, yes. That you are learning so much, still very patient, I see. One moment. There is much Martian energy for you to connect with. Jupiter and Uranus, all these planets in your solar system are here on this earth. The knowledge bases are all here. The libraries, you could say. They're for you to tap into. It's like, yes, those worlds seem like they're far away, but actually they're right here on this world. And you can tap, and this goes for everyone. These places are not that far away to connect to, learning their healing abilities, why they are where they are in your solar system. They all have a place, a reason. And I believe you have a history here, Blue, as for the answers to all of that, why this Earth is where it is in your solar system and why all these planets. You're part of much of that in your past. Some of it's Anunnaki, but not all of it. Some of it does have to do with that. But there is a rich history that is waiting for you to be discovered. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Blue. Is my mother's uncle who recently passed away all right?
Yes, he is having trouble transitioning at this time because his belief systems are not letting him fully cross over. Archangel Micheal, all the archangels actually are assisting him, but he is reluctant to accept their energy at this time because he's not sure where he is at this time. But he is in a safe place. He's not fully crossed over. It usually takes some time for that. Sometimes they need to wander around, realize they are no longer part of your earth, at least in this form. Energy-wise, though, you'll always be part of it. Blessings.
Okay, so I have Tara's questions here. First question for Tara. Throughout my life, it seems my relationships and career paths have been temporary or off and on at best. This makes it difficult for me to feel grounded and purposeful in this reality. Do you have any advice on this for me? If something more solid will come into my life, or if this is something I even truly need, or should I just accept this?
There's a lot to this. As soon as that question was asked, I picked up on the energy of your galactic past. There is a draconian energy there that has seemed to have blocked you from your full potential in this reality. You can't go into a meditation to release it as part of a draconian federation that is unwilling to let you connect to your higher self. You're part of the Andromedan energies, also the angelic energies, one moment. And you know how powerful you truly are. At this point, you did take on a task of not remembering any of this, and so these beings came around, as they do everyone, and interfere. You can unlock this, but yes, you must first believe it, or believe it however you want to, because some do not believe any of this and just say it's nonsense and go on the other day, and to continue on the cycle. But it's up to you. I believe you will see this and understand it as anything to let go of this. But it is a draconian connection. It is quite strong. It is part of their galactic priesthood. They do have that. That's one way of calling it. It is one because they do see your potential here and they wish to ground you and stop you from your full potential. As you go through a meditation healing process, you will see another version of you as you're letting go of this negative energy that is quite strong around you. I believe it's not strong. It's not that strong where you can release it though. You become well aware of it. It is part of your test here. As everyone here, as you come in blindfolded, and that is the task of seeing what's around you. One moment. You also had lifetimes within royalty and galactic lifetimes, and I believe on this earth, but mostly galactic royalty, where you were a symbol of spiritual achievement. There's more to it than that. Yes, you're in a third density. It's sometimes hard to explain these things, but it is of meaning you're a part of a species that was at the highest level of spirituality, of completeness, you can say. They don't have a name. This species does not have a name at this time. It's not important. But so this is why they see you reincarnating here, and so you're basically everyone here that incarnates as a target. But it's for you to realize what's around you and release. Once you release this, I believe you will see your life becoming more understanding of it. They put a cloud around you, it seems. One moment. Which happens often. You can say humanity has a cloud around itself. Actually, it does. And then to release it is to understand it, have it released. Just your intentions actually helps it release by being aware of it. Without going too much further into this. One moment. But your belief in this, that you can clear this out just through a meditation, ask for the angels to assist and call on my energy to assist you. It will break this chain around you and help you see more clearly. But you do have much of a healing ability, Reiki energy around you also, that you can activate your healing abilities. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Tara. Are there any messages from my galactic family or anyone?
Yes, from the Andromedans. One moment. They're assisting you now during this process of releasing. You might see cat beings with the Andromedan race. They're very much your protectors. You might see them in different colors. Some might have a ruby around this area. They'll have clothing, but they'll have like a ruby, a colored ruby there. Sometimes it's quite large, actually. But they are your galactic family. They don't have words for it, but they're just your assistants at this time. Their name is difficult to. They'll connect you with their name, but blessings. They are assisting you in your transitional process. Blessings.
Thank you. Next and our last for the night is Thomas. And his first question is to his higher self. Why am I disconnected from him most of the time? Why do I only connect to him usually when I do the gratitude or thank you mantra? I remember past lives and my ascension that already occurred, but then I fall into darkness and ignorance again.
One moment. Yes, he's always there for you. But yes, the communications usually goes mute throughout your day as your mind gets altered by your reality. One way of clearing that energy is to do a slight meditation of clearing your energy. I believe you have done this. Ask for assistance from your higher self to clear your space, clear your energy so you can speak. I don't believe that has happened yet. Try that and see how your connection goes there. But you do converse on a daily basis. It's just not always fully remembered. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Thomas. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, your God said to take a chance with what you want. Of course, know what you want. But there are some scary things. It feels, because of fear, to take these chances, but realize it is because there's nothing to fear, though. It's just lack of experience on doing these things, but it will help you evolve. Well, do what feels right for you. Don't put yourself in a position that will bring negativity, but it is good to at least slowly push the door open to what you want. You will feel the vibration of your guides saying, yes, you can keep going forward. So this can give you an indication that you're going in the right direction. Blessings.
Thank you very much, Yeshua. That's it for the evening.
Yes. To you.
Blessings.
Oh, love. Enjoy your year. Yes, challenges, but joy can be accomplished also. Blessings. Yes, and God says hi. Greetings all. All right, yeah, anybody like to do a blessing?
I would.
Thank you.
Ana shukota na ya sukota tarina hata hai shukota ana ya ta ana kota na ya sukota na ni shikata ana kakota shikata ana tatarana. Una kata hai shukota ana sakota na amada katana na sekata katana na setata ana shukota ati katana na ana shukota ha. Kata ese ete kota ana na echi kata ana na seta ana na eto kota. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you. Blessings all. And the next one is Thursday, so much love, everyone.